Ayutla, Guatemala, Hondurans taking part in a caravan of more than 4,000 migrants and asylum seekers hope to pass militarized Mexican border checkpoints on Saturday.
Paula Dolmo, a 30-year-old from Tegucigalpa, Honduras, stood alongside the bridge with her two sons as a group of more than 200 migrants attempted to negotiate their way into Mexico. She says she fled Honduras due to the lack of opportunity.
"We want opportunity. As a single mom, I think we need to leave our country because we are subject to corruption, without education and health care," Dolmo told Al Jazeera.
The Guatemalan Migration Institute estimates that more than 4,000 migrants have entered the country since Wednesday, as part of the latest migrant caravan.
"The truth is we do not want to be in this position," Dolmo said. "But the situation in our country obliges us to go."
Small groups of the caravan began to arrive to the Ticunuman border crossing in Ayutla, San Marcos Friday. Thousands more are expected to arrive to the border Saturday and Sunday.
Early on Saturday, Dolmo joined several hundred migrants as they attempted to enter Mexico.
The migrants displayed the Honduran flag and changed "Out with Joe," a chant that emerged following the contested re-election of Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernández in 2017. They crossed the bridge over the Suchiate River and neared the border crossing into Mexico.
"Mexico knows well what conditions we live under in our country," Dolmo said. "We hope they will give us the opportunity to enter."
The caravan was met by Mexican military dressed in riot gear and immigration officials who blocked their progress. The military police and immigration closed the gate to impede the caravan's progress after a brief confrontation.
Hondurans have seen a deteriorating standard of living in the last 10 years. Poverty and crime has gone up as opportunities have evaporated. Many in the caravan also point to the corruption within the Orlando Hernández administration as being a contributing factor to their decision to leave.
Efforts to curb corruption in Honduras have been met with resistance from the government, and on Friday, President Orlando Hernández announced he would not be renewing the Organization of American States-backed mission to support the fight against corruption and impunity in Honduras.
While Hondurans have taken to collective exodus in recent years, the massive caravan that formed in October 2018 caught the world's attention. Other caravans formed in the following months.
On Saturday, migrants waited under the hot midday sun along the bridge over the Suchiate River for Mexico to once again open the gate. They formed small shaded areas with bedsheets to escape the heat.
After several hours, the Mexican National Institute of Immigration began to permit small groups through for processing.
Many are hoping that this will permit them to receive work after Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador said Friday that his government was monitoring the situation along the border, and stated that there were 4,000 jobs along Mexico's border.
While many migrants aim to reach the United States, for José Zaldivar, a 34-year-old from San Pedro Sula, Honduras, the option presented by the Mexican government is ideal, as he hopes to go to find work in the Mexican state of Quintana Roo.
"They are saying they will allow us in and that we will be offered work in Mexico," he told Al Jazeera as he grasped his paperwork in a manila folder. "If we don't find anything, then we come back again." The
Trump administration has pressured Mexico to stop the number of migrants reaching Mexico's border with the United States. It has forced asylum seekers to remain in Mexico as they await their case, as well as signed asylum cooperation agreements with Guatemala and Honduras, which allows the deportation of asylum seekers to those Central American countries.